Okay, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, sorry guys. Just don't mean to be rude. Okay, sorry about the background and everything, but I just want to explain something. I don't mean to be rude. I mean, with these videos and things. So, let me just explain something. When I went to speak to some of these attorneys, so I was posting things that has to do with my matter with my identity theft. So what I'm trying to explain is my name is John Gachins. In your systems, Steve Jobs' relatives explained that there is a person in their system named John Gita. The problem is his identity and my identity got linked. And when during the hurricane season, there was a person by the name of Oscar Sanchez that was testifying that I had to testify about in workers' comp. I was in law school. And the reason why I was doing these past videos, I'm trying to explain to your president, President Donald Trump, that his daughter is not being honest, just like Kimberly Kardashian. You're not being honest with the actual public. You're not a business person. I'm sorry to tell you this. You and your relatives, like Ivanka Trump, you have things, your cousins have things in my name. You're going to Met Gala events. You're going to the area. You were in my apartment in Columbus Circle. My stuff is at the FBI headquarters. I don't understand. The people that came to my house were FBI agents. You have a problem with the post office. You're not being on President Trump, you're not being honest with the actual public because you're not explaining what I had to testify in federal court in New York City. You're lying to the public. You're not being honest. You can't have billions of dollars of investments in Charles Schwab and Prudential and collect taxes on it for 3+ years, Kimberly Kardashian. You're out of your mind. And these people that are in the FBI, that are in the city, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves because there's a law book dictionary and I gave you enough evidence. There's no reason, my relatives that are in the Gatchin family, like the Grantners, there's no reason for me to be being manipulated or playing stupid with the public. You, President Donald Trump, your daughter has things in my name that it doesn't belong to her. And you're on, and these people, Kimberly Kardashian, your relatives that are here in the Campbell family, you're doing gift card fraud with the Bitcoin. And you're saying you're in business with the Campbell family. So what are you exactly doing? And to your CIA and MI5 with this device that you think that you can do things with mind control. Those devices are not allowed to be used. John George Trump, who is George Gachins' friends' relatives, told you you're not supposed to use devices like that. That device that you have that's a frequency sonic device, I know where that stuff is at. It's in Langley's headquarters. It's in Quantico's headquarters. That stuff has languages that you're not supposed to be touching. President Donald Trump, you know better. Those devices are not from here. They're God's relatives. So what to the CIA, what are you guys trying to prove? There's money that's in Santander Bank that's hundreds of millions of dollars. There's money that's in Bank of America. There are hundreds of millions of dollars. There's money that's in JP Morgan Chase. There are hundreds of millions of dollars. You have business accounts that are in my name that I can't even explain during tax season. So I'm going to post this. Besides posting it, I'm giving it to my attorney as well. What are you guys trying to prove? You're not being honest with the public. President Trump, you had me listed as a staff member. And my boss, Agent Howard Peterson, and the Peterson family, they're involved with these companies. Like Blackstone. Like Wellington Management. I can't play games with these people. You're playing around with hedge fund licenses. And that's a big deal with the SEC and the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. So what are you exactly trying to prove here? You're not being honest with the public. Because according to me, there's a thing in this dictionary called allodial title. And you need to actually speak to my relatives that are attorneys, like the Gatchen family and the Grantners. Thank you.